Yo, what's going on, guys? This is SoulStriker. Welcome to another plugin tutorial, and today we got a plugin called Building Game, and this is pretty much almost exactly like Hypixel's Build Battle plugin. Works exactly the same way, and we also have a replica of the arena, so we're going to be using this arena today. Alright, so here we have our waiting arena, and here is our actual building arena. One thing before we get into the video, I just want to mention that this plugin is only made for 1.12, so if you are trying to use it for a different server version, it will not work, so just keep that in mind if you want to download this plugin. So the main command is /bg, and this just brings up all your helpful commands. Main thing that you want to do is bg and then set main spawn. This is where your main spawn point for the building game will be. Like for example, this is where players will be teleported if they leave the arena, and when they join in, this is where the signs are going to be that I'm going to be placing them. So the next thing that you want to do is create your arena. So we'll do bg and then create arena, and then our arena name, which is test. I'm just going to call it test. You can call it whatever the heck you want. So next is where you want to set like your waiting lobby. It can be here, but I would not prefer it because this is where your signs are going to be. So I would like personally recommend having like some sort of like glass wall or glass fixture where your like actual arena is going to be. But for the video purposes, I'm just going to go and set the arena. We'll do bg and then set lobby, and then the name, so we'll call it test. So this is where when a player will join the arena, they'll get teleported here until they actually get teleported into the actual building arena. So the next thing you want to do is bg and then set matches, and then your arena name for mine is called test, and then the amount. We just want one because we don't want multiple matches to be played back and forth back to back. So we want, after one round is finished, then a new round can start. So now we can go ahead and select solo or teams. So I'm just going to call this set game mode, and then test, and then solo. So we're gonna have a solo round, and then we can set the max players. So bg set max players, test, we'll set it to like 4 players, I guess. And you don't have to set the max amount of players for solo because you can't change it anyways. As you see, you cannot modify your max players, but you can change the minimum players. So we'll set min players, test, and then we just set it to 2. Next thing you want to do is set your build timer. So bg and then set timer, and then arena name test, and then seconds. So we'll just go do 30 seconds. This is the amount of time that the players have finished building within 30 seconds. And then you can do bg and then set vote timer. So set vote timer, this is the amount of time that the players have to vote for whatever thing that they want. So we're going to call this we'll do 30 seconds as well. And then bg set win timer, and then our arena name, and then a second. So this is basically how many seconds the players wait until be teleported out of the arena, and to like congratulate the winners, etc, etc. So go with 10 seconds because why not. So that is all like the pre-game stuff. So now we need to actually set our spawns for our players to join. So we'll fly down here, and then bg set spawn, and then our arena name, which is test, and then the first spawn has been set. We'll fly over here and then just set another spawn. You can go as many as you want, so there's like 16 areas right here. I'm just gonna go with just like 3 and 4. We'll do 4, so we'll do just the little square around our little area right here. So to set the bounds, you can do bg and then set bounds, and then your arena name test, and then the specific spawn. So make sure you keep in mind where your spawns are and the number of your spawns. So this is 1 2 3 4, just like that. So this is basically how to use world edit, but it needs to be 1 block. The boundary has to be 1 block above because this is your floor. We're going to be setting the floor in a little bit. So that is 1 corner up over here, and we don't want the players like flying up all the way up here and looking at other people's builds. So I'm going to set the boundaries about right here so they can't see. So that is your arena right here, your bounds. Now we can go ahead and set our floor. So bg and then set floor, test, and then 1. So now we can go ahead and set the very bottom. So click over here and then click that square corner because we don't want them building on this side over here. So make sure you represent that on your second one as well. So it's pretty easy. So we can go ahead and just do the floor for the test. So we can go ahead and set 1 corner over here, 1 corner over there, and then bg set bounds, and then test 2. Now we can go ahead and right click over here, make sure it's 1 block above the floor. go ahead and left click and then right click right over here, just like so. So that is how you represent your boundaries, so make sure you do that on all your spawns that you have set. The very final step that you guys need to do is set join sign. So you can do brackets building game, just like so, end it off with brackets join and then test. You can also have building game leave, so building game brackets leave, that just allows players to leave the game. And yeah, and then your stats are on the side of your scoreboard, so you can go ahead and right click. So we have joined our lobby. Let me go get my alt. So boom, as you see, now we can go ahead and as you see, we have a vote menu here. So this voting basically allows you to vote for whatever topic that you want. So we can go like with a dog, so we'll go with a dog, and then you can vote, all the other people can vote for the different types of things that they want, and then we'll get teleported to the arena, and then our build theme is dog. So we have all these build options. As you see, we have particles, so you can like click your particles and it will place them wherever you're standing. You also have your plot time, so if you wanted to set a plot time, which is pretty awesome, and then you can toggle rain on and off. You also have biomes, so you can like set the different biomes, but biomes only work if it's grass. So we can go ahead and actually set our floor block, so we'll set to grass, and then now we can change the biome. So we can change it to like savanna. As you see, it changes the color of the grass, which is pretty awesome. Then you have all the different types of heads, so you have characters, so we can go with Mario. So we'll go with Mario, go ahead and place them on like that. So that is a dog, right? That is totally a dog. And then you have flight speed, and yeah, so our time is up. So this is our build, so it teleports everyone to your build, and you can vote if it's good or bad, and then as you see, the points changes on the side depending on what the player votes. So let's go ahead and give myself an 8 from my alt. So as you see, now we get teleported to the other guy's arena. So this is very bad. So now he only has 2 points, so clearly I will be winning in this game. So there we go, we have won the game, and it teleports to our plot so we can see who won, and then we get teleported back to arena, which is fantastic. So that is your building game. It's a lot like Hypixel's build battle, which is pretty awesome, and it is free to download on Spigot. I really like this plugin, but it only does work on 1.12, so just keep that in mind. Hope you guys did enjoy. I will see you guys next time. Peace.